My name is Jean DeFrances, and I'm a member of the Gold Coast Quilters Guild. I'm telling my quilt story at the Boca Raton Community Center in Boca Raton, Florida on Wednesday, October 17th, 2018. This quilt was made by my mother, Virginia Sauer, and ironically, today, she's passed away, but today would have been her 100th birthday. The quilt was made in 1942 for my mother's sister who had recently had a baby, so it was made for my cousin Anne. And for many years, my aunt kept the quilt, but on a visit to Ohio back in 1997, my mother and I visited my aunt, and this quilt was folded up on a card table underneath a featherweight sewing machine used to keep the thing from vibrating. And my mother and her sister, over the years growing up, had always had a contentious relationship. There was one story about the two of them getting into a fight on the family's front porch and rolling down the steps because they were fighting. So my mother went over to the quilt, this is in 1997, and said, if that's what you're going to do with my quilt, I'm going to take it home. So she did. So this is how it ended up in my possession, because my mother had it hung in her sewing room for years after that. And when she passed away about 4 years ago, I took possession of the quilt. It's called Winkin', Blinkin' and Nod, and it was made most likely from a kit back in 1942, and it's hand appliqued and machine quilted. No, excuse me, it's hand quilted also by my mother.